battle starts.
Welcome back everyone and welcome to World of Warship. Today we have a new, I think if I'm not mistaken, first time I feature in this channel, Z52, the tier 10 German destroyer. Please let me know what you think about the German line. I only played tier 2 and tier 3, and for me tier 2, I'm talking about V25, there's no destroyer in the whole freaking game so good in everything. I'm talking about she turns on the dime, good rate of fire and stealthy and everything what you expect in a tier 2 destroyer. Unfortunately, my actually biggest wish is to reach tier 4, and I will reach sooner or later the tier 4. I would like to just know how it's V170, I think the name is. Anyhow, we have a huge pleasure to watch this captain, and this captain is not a regular captain. He has black cell, which means that he's rank 1, and his name is Destroyer Kuroski. You know, we just call him Destroyer. It's a whole lot easier. Kuros. Anyhow, I do apologize if I pronounce his name wrong. Now, this map, it's Northern Line, it's domination, and we are going for A. And remember, there's aircraft carrier, and the aircraft carrier is essence. It's kind of a deadly. If aircraft carrier knows what he's doing, he's actually pretty strong aircraft carrier in the right hands. Unfortunately, I don't know that much about aircraft carriers, to be honest with you, but I do felt that in the latest games like yesterday and so on, there's a lot of aircraft carriers going on. Please let me know if you think that it's more aircraft carrier than ever before. Well, I don't know what to say about Z52. To be honest with you, I don't think it's a bad destroyer, but she is not good, I mean really good of anything. She's a hybrid in my opinion. She's good at almost everything. She doesn't have the stealth, she doesn't have the speed, she does not have the firepower. Yeah, that's good to know, because let's face it, Japanese, they have really, and I'm talking about really goddamn good thing, and that's torpedo and the stealth. Russian has the speed and firepower. I'm talking about pure 8 guns firepower and so on. And US have the best smoke in the game with extremely good rate of fire and actually good torpedoes as well. Unfortunately, you cannot say that Z52 it's amazing. She's not bad torpedo boat, to be honest with you, but the lack of amount of goddamn torpedo. Remember, those torpedoes you have at tier 6 or 7, if I'm not mistaken, you have the same damage wise and same amount of torpedo as a tier 6. Whoa!
Enemy destroyer foundered.
I think we killed the
Off to a great
Z23.
start.
Congratulations, first blood. Yeah, and something also ridiculous weak, and it's the smoke. It's the shortest smoke of any destroyer in the game, and you don't have quite the speed as let's say Russian, and you have even worse smoke. Kutuzov, we are going balls in. He cannot say. I do believe that someone put some radar or hydro to this Kutuzov. We pop the smoke, and we are engaging. Yes, the torpedoes are ready, folks. It was aimed on this Kutuzov. HE, 0 damage. 4 shells, 0 damage. AP, 990. And someone took him off. I do apologize that I didn't have the mouse on what this captain has been seeing. One other question, please let me know very fast. Please let me know what do you think about my voice settings. Is it okay? I kind of apologized. Last two videos, my voice was kind of soft or maybe not good enough. But now please let me know if the voice settings are alright. I do believe that this Izumo is reversing. One with fire. Yeah, I do like the rate of fire, don't get me wrong, I have this feeling that the rate of fire is absolute okay, and the shell arcs are not the Russian, but not as a US, so it could definitely work. Sometimes also that I kind of feel it's kind of a weak, that percentage to put your enemy on fire, it's kind of below average, and yes, your AP will do massive damage. It's almost like a real Navy cruisers. But let's face it, versus Izumo, your AP won't not do any good. Because Izumo has really strong armor. And here's the deal, folks. Not a whole lot superstructure. It's not easy to put Izumo on fire, and if you have a low caliber 127 or 128 millimeters guns, it's unlikely that you will pen the Izumo's whole armor. Are we engaging Tirpitz or Rune? I don't know what we do. I think it's definitely Tirpitz. It's a replay bug here, but it was definitely Tirpitz. It was Tirpitz. Yes, sir, it was. The torpedo looks pretty good, to be honest with you. But he turns in the last freaking seconds. Can you believe this? But he turned into the torp. Well, if he won't go straight, then he will eat even more torps. So one torp is better than zero torps. But 1500, and then we change to HE, folks. Zero damage. Zero damage. Man, I know you kind of struggle, but you have to know where to aim. We are detected because look at this blue. And, we are still detected. The shell arcs are not fantastic, but they are workable. They are not that bad as US. But on the other hand, US have much greater rate of fire. What I kind of you know why I did recognize here? Just look here, folks. 33. Non-penetration 34. There's something wrong with German HE. They do zero damage. We have 42 so far zero damage HE shells. No wonder Flamu doesn't like this line. 55. Just look at this ridiculous 55, 56 shells and did zero damage. I'm talking about HE shells, not 60 shells hit zero damage. 26. This is ridiculous. We can stay here until tomorrow. We never this. And here's my thought. If I would play my Yugumo, the tier 9 Japanese destroyer, I will do, I don't know, the difference between caliber, it's not that big, but trust me if I'm saying that almost every single hit that hit with those guns will pen and do some the damage. Look over here, we're almost close to 100 shells non damage, just very few did some damage. It kind of blow my mind how this ridiculous is. Non-penetration 127. What the hell? Ricochet 5. To be honest with you, let me put it just very easy way. The Z52's HE shells are garbage. Yes. No wonder the Flamu get frustrated to play this ship. Dmitry Donskoy is engaging Rune. It's kind of a bad idea to engage Rune. Who do you think you're gonna win here? I'm seriously. Tier 9 versus Tier 9. Rune versus Dmitry Donskoy. Dmitry Donskoy has 12 guns, Rune has only 9. I don't know, just ask, just a question, you know. Please don't let's try to save him. Couldn't. Here's the deal. Rune reloads every 8.5 seconds. Dmitry Donskoy has a reload time of 13 seconds, or close to 14 if I'm not mistaken. 14 versus 8.5. And Rune has 205 millimeters guns, and Dmitry Donskoy have 180 millimeters. Which, even though Rune only had 8 guns, they hurt like hell if they hit the target. And what a big target! Dmitry Donskoy is as big as rent house, you know, like a huge goddamn house. Oh, we are detected. Oh man, that is bad news. Okay, that was an amazing good AP shells. Yeah, that's the power of... Man, I can't believe that these guys... really want to... Yeah. Very lucky for this captain. That he... Maybe Rune thought that, man, he has no more torpedoes. And the torpedo are kind of a fast of this Z52. But here's the deal. This was a 50-50 chance, because if the Rune knew how to maneuver the ship, this could be totally different. Why? Believe me, I have a Rune. I know what I'm talking about. When I'm facing a destroyer, even though I don't have that much firepower, let's say like Japanese Zao, which has 12, but Rune can definitely wreck destroyer. This Rune's captain, enemy captain, did kind of wrong decision to maneuver the ship. But to be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised that this captain Z52 is still alive. Very, very lucky with that second torpedo salvo. Personal opinion, Rune, it's the best tier 9 cruiser in this game. There's no doubt about it. Even though the kind of lack or balancing factor, she have very little firepower in the front. She is close to Nürnberg and Königsberg, that most of the firepower, and when you're sailing away, then you have more firepower, or you have to be more bow on to have all your guns towards your target, and that it's kind of maybe a balancing factor, which makes other...
You are the last hope.
Oh crap, you are the last hope. Folks, we have 700 versus 661, and folks, we did not do the whole of damage, only 103,000, but folks, it's aircraft carrier Montana, Kurfürst, and Shimakaze. And oh boy, are we going for cap? If we're going to cap it, we're gonna freeze the clock for the enemy. And look at this score. The enemy did oh boy, that's good news. The last torpedo of the Yugumo killed the Kurfürst. And listen what's going on here. Aircraft carrier Montana and Shimakaze, they're all, and we know that at least Shimakaze at close to D. It's not capping D, But what is going on here, folks, even it's 3 versus 1, the enemy have no cap points whatsoever. And in 30 more okay, they know exactly what we are. The enemy teams should be easy for aircraft carrier to send the planes here, right? And take us out. In 20 seconds or 19 seconds, this B cap will be ours. And then, folks, the clock will race to 1000, because this friendly team, not because of this captain, but the friendly team did an amazing good job to take A, B, C, and D. Well, B, we take it right now. And aircraft carrier, it's all about mouse and red. Yeah, folks, if this aircraft carrier is know what he's doing, and if he can take this captain out, then basically they will win. But if not, here's the dive bombers, and it's less than 1000 bombs. I knew it. That's the power of US dive bombers. They have 1000 bombs, and the Shimakaze going to cap D, and probably someone at C. But I don't. Here's the deal. This is my personal thought. If this aircraft carrier does not manage to shoot and kill the friendly destroyer, I'm talking about Z52, we are basically gonna win this game. Solo warrior, yes, folks. Because okay, someone it's in C. I bet that it's Montana at C, and D it was Shimakaze. They are too far. It's 974 versus 622. So it's all about aircraft carrier. If he managed to take the this destroyer down or not, they will lose the game. Even it's 3 versus 1. And well, torpedo, it's already dropped. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below. It's a win for us. Thank you. Bye bye.